This situation puts people in a very bad shape. Sometimes it leads to depression because people don't really have the freedom.
I try sometimes to not think too much about my situation because doing nothing also for me is painful. Doing nothing for me, I get traumatized. I get sometimes stressful, and then I think about doing something wrong, or I think about sometimes just, how you say, just say killing yourself. But that's the end. That's the last what I can think of, because I always have a hope, like maybe tomorrow I can get started documents. Maybe tomorrow my life is gonna change.
I was kidnapped. I've seen people they have been killed. I've seen girls have been raped, and all this was images in my head. And being here also, living on the street, I lived almost 6 years in a squatted place. As a human, it affects me.
Africa and Europe, they are quite different. Africa is hot always, but you cannot see nobody sleep outside. But Europe always cold. When there's summer, maybe just 3 months, 4 months. Right now, people they are looking like at the dustbin, like in a rubbish place, to find like a blanket, to go and find like something where you used to cover yourself. They don't have something to eat. They don't have a place to sleep. They're sleeping outside. In this winter time, if you continue like this, maybe good 1 year or good 6 months, you get a mental problem. Thousands of refugees, the time they live in your home country, they are good, they are correct. But now if you see them, you cannot even believe. You get like a mental problem. See? Yeah.
Sometimes it comes like a negative thoughts in my head because I just live on the street. I'm not allowed to go in a house, getting no income, not allowed to go to the doctor, not allowed to be studied. And sometimes I really thought that it was for me better that not to come to Europe because I really faced death and I was like afraid to be killed. But actually the life I've seen here, it was really more miserable.
My daily life sometimes is complicated. I wake up in the morning, I go outside, was unsafe. I go and I'm unsafe, I think like, okay, maybe what if police arrest me because I don't have a document. But also, I think also twice, like if I stay inside also, I'm gonna get stressed and think of negative things. So I put myself in danger, I just go outside and I try to don't look like someone who's undocumented. So I try to keep myself clean a little bit so that the police will not think like I don't have paper.
I am in fear of being deported back to where I came from. I am in fear because I basically don't really know my rights. Right now, if I got a problem with the people around me, I would not really have the courage to go to the police and report this person because I believe the police are not my friends. My heart is in fear.
I work with an organization who is helping people without documents in all different kind of ways. The fact that they are not allowed to contribute to society really gives them the feeling that they are wasting their life at this moment. And that's really hard for them. I also see that people can grow if they are given opportunities, if they can use their talents again, if they can give a voice to what they feel and what they go through. So that's really great to see people really changing over times of sometimes weeks or months, that they are really gaining back their feeling of being worthy again.
I was so lucky I did not have a kid in the camp. Because you're in the camp, you are thinking about yourself, you're thinking how you survive, thinking how you have a document. Can you imagine some people spend a year and 6 months in the camp, thinking how you have a document, now you have a kid that you'll be thinking about. how that kid will be well educated, how that kid will have his or her documents, all this stuff. But for some other people, it was a blessing because having a kid is a blessing. When they talk about the time that they have spent in the camp, when they cried, but when their kids come closer to them, it makes them to laugh. It gives them joy, and it gives them hope. And they are optimistic that one day it will be different.